Hello, good afternoon. Elizabeth Hefner tuning in to give you a few helpful tips on day 3 of our Silver in 6. So following these simple things that can be done in just a few minutes every day will help you reach that silver rank, which is so exciting. So the first thing that I want you to do is reach out to 3 new people. This is such a great opportunity to schedule a play date or a coffee date or a walk or a workout with someone, and then be able to talk to them and share with them what you're experiencing and how well you're doing, and then offer that opportunity to also help them along their health and or financial journey. So 3 new people. And then you might say, well, Elizabeth, that means I will have 9 people so far that I've reached out to, and it's only Wednesday. Oh my goodness. So the other thing that I want to encourage you to do is also follow up with 1 or 2 or 3 people that you've already reached out to, and maybe send them a video, ask them what they liked about what you did send, and that way you're reaching back and circling through too, which is also super helpful. And then you might think, well, if I reach back to someone I've already talked to, then what in the world am I going to do with that information? So I have a great idea for you, and that is to put them into a 3-way chat with your sponsor, with your friend. And that's exactly what you can say. Hey, I'm still learning. I'm still getting to know which video would be best to send you. So I'm going to connect you with my friend. So you're going to say with my friend Elizabeth, hey, check this out. Listen, she has 4 kids and she's a working full-time physical therapist. So giving a quick little intro and making some connection. Well, you have 4 kids and she has 4 kids. So I'm sure that you'll get along. Or if your kids are similar ages, or if you work in a similar field, then just make some sort of connection in order to connect the two, because this is also going to help with that relationship building that we love to do so much. You can do this through Facebook Messenger. You can do this through an email or text message, just adding those 3 people together. Or if you wanted to, you could even get on a Zoom call, and that way you can all just chat. If someone's far away and you want to be able to chat more personally, the Zoom calls are really fun. And whoever has you in this video watching it, they can help you do that. So that isn't anything that you even need to worry about. And then I also like to do this if I have a couple of people that I'm reaching out to, and that way it's even like 4 or 5 people on a Zoom call with my upline, with my friend, and sharing this amazing opportunity with them. The other reason why this is important is that we, when we're starting, don't always know which video or article or testimonial to send, and that way we can learn, oh, that was a great video. Well, I'm going to save that one too so that I can continue to learn. And also the next time it will be easier for you to then send that same video. So we're learning as we go, and we're learning as we grow, which is an even better way to call it. I love that. And so that is a nice thing to keep in mind. We don't want to say, well, oh, I'm going to add you in this call with my upline or my sponsor, because you know what, 95% of the people that we are reaching out to are our friends, and so is the person that introduced us to Plexus. And so just call it that. Don't make it a big deal, and just continue to have that great attitude that this is all about them and going to help that new person learn more. Just checking to make sure I don't forget to tell you anything. So we also do this because our sponsor is there to help. Our friend is there to help us succeed, and then working together makes the load lighter. So that's awesome. You know, it's great that we can depend on one another. I love that I have 3-way chats going so that if I'm at work, then my sponsor can answer those questions for that person asking them. That is super helpful. That way I don't have somebody out there just waiting and waiting for an answer. And then it also just really helps to continue that relationship building. So that would be a great thing for you to do today, is to create a 3-way chat also with maybe one of these new contacts or one of the people that you've already contacted earlier this week. And that is a great challenge for you to do today. It's your little homework assignment. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is positive affirmation. So this is so important, and this is more than just talking about our Facebook business or our sharing Plexus, whatever it is. This is really all about being a better version of ourselves and continuing to grow into a better version of ourselves. So the definition of a positive affirmation is that these are statements that are spoken and often repeated to encourage and uplift the person speaking them. This positive affirmation is actually the language of the brain. So I love this. I mean, how many times we're like, well, I don't have time. I don't have time to share. I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to run a business. Well, the longer we tell ourselves that and the more we tell ourselves that, the more true it becomes. But if we say, you know what? I have time to reach out to 3 people today. That will only take a little bit of time. I would love to help someone feel great just like I have. Then we tell ourselves that we do have time. And we don't want this like cloud of negativity around us. Like, how many times are our kids like, oh, we didn't get to do this, we didn't get to do that, we didn't get to do that. I had this happened today. You know, I took my kids to the park for a special farm outing that the nature preserve had brought out to them, and I said, okay, you know, let's go home, we have some things that we need to do. And it was, well, we want this and we want that. I said, you know, that sounds very ungrateful for me having gone out of my way and taking you somewhere special today. And they had to learn that, yes, Mama did do something special today, and we need to be thankful for that. Otherwise, I just have 4 kids back there complaining, and we don't want to focus on that. And that starts with me too. Help giving them that language. So giving myself the language that is positive and uplifting, and also sharing that with them and turning it around. Mama, we're so glad that you took us to do something special that we don't normally get to do. Thank you for doing that. We look forward to doing something like that again. We look forward to playing more at the park next time. Hopefully that will work out. And giving them those words rather than being disappointed that it's time to go home. We don't want to fertilize our garden with poison. We want to fertilize our garden with healthy things. And that is all about the things that we say to ourselves. So we can say, it is important to me that my family has a healthy meal today. Not, oh my gosh, I don't have time to cook. Well, you know what? We can make a simple but yet healthy meal, and we do have time. We can say things that are going to push us beyond this fear of reaching out or sharing or talking about Plexus to others, and believe in ourselves. So this also can be applied to other areas of our life. And it's okay to get over that fear and to do it anyway. So we like to say, do it scared. So the other thing that I wanted to share with you is a couple of my positive affirmations, and I'm always updating them. I put them on a little sticky note in my planner, and then I also put them on my bathroom mirror, and then I also have some in my laundry room. So my laundry room, obviously I'm there quite a bit, and so it's good to look up and see them and say them to myself. A couple of mine are that my business is valuable. My business is changing lives. My business is helping people. It is a blessing to others and to me. And I offer a business and product opportunity that is going to change people's lives and also is something that they want and need. I say things like, I speak life to all that I meet. I talk about my children. My children are blessings. My children are precious. They are amazing. They are obedient and kind and helpful. And Ella added in here that they are awesome and cool, which is also very true. So the other things that I say is that I am a child of God. I am created in His image. I am here to use my gifts and talents to glorify Him. And things like that. So just putting those around and remembering to speak those. So if someone is like, I don't like to be competitive, well, they could say, I love a challenge. if we're doing a project at home that we don't love to do. Like my mom always said that I don't like to sweep, and so when I started a couple years ago, I put on Facebook a little thing and I said I love to sweep my kitchen floor, and my mom called me out right in the comments like, no you don't, and I said yes I do, because I am learning to love to sweep my kitchen floor because it needs to be done, and I will feel so much better when it is done. So changing those things around. Like, how many of us like to paint? It is not my favorite thing to paint a room, but I can tell myself I love to paint and I can't wait to see the fruits of my hard work. So we can change that around. So what I would love for you to do is get out a note card or your planner, or a sticky note even, and write down 5 positive affirmations so that you can use those to refer back to. And that way you can start speaking those things and those life statements over yourself, over your children, your family, your job, and sharing plexus. So that is all that I have for you today. I am so happy that I was able to do this. So the other thing I'd like you to do is, besides writing out those 5 affirmations, but either posting them in this thread in the comments or at least sharing them with your sponsor so that you have some accountability here, and it's so encouraging to share them with others, and it's really about helping you be even more successful with those affirmations. All right, thank you so much.